Oh, it's you.
Spectacular.
Pull up a chair and let's play.
You've been played. Stay a while and listen. What separates a man and a slave?
Prepare for Gamefall.
Welcome to Gamefall. I'm your host, Master Bosse, and we are joined today by Lady Vega.
Welcome.
Well, I'm excited, because today we're reviewing the Uncharted Trilogy, all 3 games in the series, and we're joined today by Nathan Drake, star of the series and Lady Vega's old friend.
Drake, how have you been?
Yeah, never better.
Why are we reviewing the entire trilogy?
Well, I hadn't played any of the games in this series, so I played all 3 of them in a row.
But you played them on easy.
Well, I was trying to play an entire trilogy, and all it means is you're a little bit harder to kill.
What kind of gamer are you?
The modern kind.
Nathan is a classic gamer. We used to be in the same guild in EverQuest. We even auditioned for Tekken together.
We were almost in that.
Drake, I have a very important question to ask you.
You're not proposing, are
You
you?
told me I could guest star in your next big game.
Is that it?
Vega, you come from a fantasy role-playing game, right?
What is your point?
You're wearing leather armor. That doesn't work in an Uncharted game.
It's actually max level emerald plate armor.
Wait, plate armor? It can't be plate armor. That barely covers you.
I can't help it. I was obviously designed by a man.
You make it sound so dirty.
That explains why you have such big
Oh, careful now.
sword. A big sword.
Sword?
Well, look at that. It's time to start our 60-second review. Now, as I mentioned, I played all 3 Uncharted games in a row, and it was quite the thrill ride. I mean, in many ways, it was like watching a trilogy of action movies, each with a bigger budget than the last. Vega, this is where you come in. Drake, I should just have you co-host.
Well, desperate times, right?
Okay, so all 3 games are linear, with typically one real path forward, with a few exceptions. This may bother some, but works here as the pacing is top-notch. The game mechanics and set pieces got bigger in each game. Uncharted 3 had by far the biggest, grandest, and most technically complex set pieces. The problem? The story just not as good as Uncharted 2. It was like a movie sequel with a bigger budget but a weaker story. The gameplay was a mix of shootout sequences and platforming. It was very well balanced, especially in the later games.
You played easy mode. You aren't qualified to review gameplay.
That makes no sense, Vega.
Just let me do it. The gameplay was a mix of shootout sequences and platforming. It was very well balanced, especially in the later games.
That's exactly what I said.
Yes, but I played on normal. You won't find better graphics on a PS3 game. Voice acting and sound was top-notch. Each game takes about 10 hours to beat, but there are collectibles, trophies, and higher difficulties for those up to the challenge. Even new gamers, or those with no skill, can play on easy mode.
Yes. In summary, Uncharted 1 is still a great game by any measure, and while Uncharted 2 has the best story, Uncharted 3 has the best set pieces, but an excellent series.
That's cute.
Drake, stop staring at my sword.
What are you talking about?
We award the Uncharted Trilogy 4.5 out of 5 Young Soulies. Drake, before we go, I have to ask. Uncharted 4 is coming out later this year, right?
Yeah, why?
Can you give us a hint of what it's about?
I have no idea, actually.
Is there anything you can tell us?
I haven't thought that far ahead.
Where are you going?
I wouldn't stick around either with the way you treat your guests.